Match reaction, Wolves 2, Manchester United 0. Your reaction to that game?
Let me be very clear here. 50 years ago, the talk about Man United was they are too good to go down. And I'm going to be clear. Things can quickly spiral out of control like they did then. 2 more games, Newcastle, Liverpool. Things don't go well. The teams below us start picking up points. The pressure is on. I'm not saying we're going to go down. I know that's the conversation, what is going to come. That was a poor Man United side out there who only performed in the last 10 minutes, who's shown some fight. Before that, I thought it was very, very lame.
Yeah, just take us back to that first half. Slow, predictable football in my eyes. How did you see it?
I thought the only good football from the both sides was the cross-field passing. That's what I thought. I thought right down the middle, Højlund made run after run after run. Never got the ball. Never got the ball. Tell me why Bruno Fernandes is playing out on the left-hand side. I have said it time and time again. When he plays out wide, he contributes nothing. And where's his head at? 90 seconds into that second half, and he does that.
Yeah, with Bruno Fernandes, you're talking about being out on the left. He's in every other position that he shouldn't be, really, especially in the position he's starting in as that number 10. You surely want him closer to Højlund.
You want him closer, so there's a threat on goal. There was no threat in that box at all in that first half. You just had Højlund fighting, running, looking for the ball. It never came. The ball kept going out wide. We never penetrated. I said on the pre-match, we need to get behind them. We need to get them balls in there, and Højlund has to have that ball to his feet. I don't know. We have to have... Ruben Amorim said before the game, we have a clear path, a clear idea how to play. I don't know how the United are playing. I don't know what that clear idea was, especially in that first half. I can understand the second half when Bruno got sent off. That was carnage. But you also have to turn around and say to yourself, well, what's the idea when there's a corner coming in? What's the idea when a free kick's coming in? I did say nothing's going to change for quite a while in the marking from corners and all that, and you've seen it today. Absolutely pathetic.
Sticking on Bruno Fernandes there, another player on world-class wages but not putting in world-class performances. Is it time to maybe start having these uncomfortable conversations about the actual captaincy with Bruno Fernandes?
I think that conversation's been going on for quite a while with many United fans. He's not having the greatest of seasons. We know that. He's sent off again. His passing is slow. I thought it was reckless, his tackle where he got sent off. There was no need for it. I look at other players on the pitch. M.E.N is right off the ball. I have said it a couple of times. Today, exactly the same. Slow, couldn't get back, getting caught out, didn't really penetrate, didn't give that ball, that first-time ball, for any chances in the area. I thought there was quite a few players there who weren't on the ball. Yes, it looked good on the eye sometimes, that football in the first half. But after 30 minutes, it faded. You look, what did we have? A Delot shot after 20 minutes? You know, that was it. We faded after 30 minutes, and I worried for United coming out. I thought Ruben Amorim's got to get something, a rocket up from here to come out. They weren't as fast as they should have been. And then they come out, and that happens, disaster. And then not long after, another disaster. Everyone could see it was coming. Now, people are going to scream blue murder about Onana being a crap goalkeeper, not being able to get that from the corner. But let me tell you something. Where was the United players? Every time I see a goalkeeper under pressure, you have players, your own players, in between, pushing players away. We never had that. So it's not all down to Onana that. Where was the protection? Bad from Onana, I agree. But where was it? Where were the other players? I have said it, there is no communication and it's not changing. Something is drastically wrong, not just with the coaching, with the players, the mentality, everything.
Yeah, I expected a United player to be in front of Onana pushing Doherty away, and like you say, the communication between the players to actually make that happen, it was just non-existent. But, you know, sticking into that second half, What did you expect to actually change, though? Did you expect the substitutions to really make an impact?
Listen, when Casemiro, Anthony, Ericsson came on, I mean, what could he do? He had to try something, and it just didn't work. But, you know, I say it didn't work, then he made 2 more substitutions, and you look at the first goal, bad. But then look at the second goal, diabolical. We was piling it on, right? And you've got to give United, 10 out of 10 for the effort in the last 10, 15, 20 minutes, okay? But then for Garnacho to weakly lose the ball, knowing that if you lose possession, you're going to get caught out and they're going to have the break. Opportunity there for Garnacho to get the ball, use his muscle, use his weight, just fight for it. Pathetic. He just fell on the floor, they broke, and they got the goal. Nothing Onana could do about that. But that, for me, was worse than the first goal.
Yeah, you mentioned about like the system identity earlier on. I don't think Ruben Amorim's going to change. He's going to stick to the plan. But it's hard to see how Manchester United are going to bounce back, though, in these next 2 fixtures that they've got against Newcastle and Liverpool. Ugarte, I believe, is suspended for Monday as well. Bruno will miss out. So there's going to have to be some changes as well.
I said at the beginning, things can quickly spiral out of control. And I think things will spiral out of control. Yeah. I'm not sure who fits in where. I think there's a proper mental problem going on in there. I think there's players looking for the exit door already. There was a few people on there today what are looking for the exit door. He brought Anthony on. We know Ericsson. We know Casemiro. I don't think the squad's got the mentality to work together and all that. Unfortunately, Ruben Amorim is inherited this squad, and this squad isn't good enough. And a lot of these players aren't good enough to play in the Premier League. I thought to myself, over the Bournemouth game, today, the Newcastle game, we might pick up 9 points, which would have been fantastic after the City game. That City game is a distant memory now. Yeah. Now, I think we're clinging on, and with players out, we've got Ugarte out against Newcastle. We've got Bruno out against Newcastle. I don't really know what's going to go on. I don't know what pattern of play or anything like that. We don't seem to have anything in attack. We're not creating, and it's poor. But Bruno, if he plays as he did against Bournemouth, down the middle, he had the opportunities and he squandered them. But if he's playing out wide, he's not there. There is nobody else there up front. In the box, where was it? I didn't see anything. I thought Mainu and Bruno did not work today at all. And I thought a couple of times when they've been on the pitch together, they get in each other's way. It's just not good enough. And how Ruben Amorim turns this round, because it's now not about quality. It's all about mentality. It's all about trying to get some composure, get some composure back into the team. But the situation we're in, right, the composure won't be there. We have to go out now from the very beginning of each game and attack, go for it, right? Throw every caution out the window and go for that early goal. Once you pick up momentum by scoring early, then everyone settles down, and we're not scoring early, and that's our problem. And I see it going forward here, that if we don't score early against Newcastle, especially against Newcastle, next Monday night, I think we are in deep trouble, but not enough trouble to get us down. But I will warn you, and I will say it again, and I do hope you understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying we're anywhere near a relegation battle. I'm saying things can quickly spiral out of control. We've got 2 players out against Newcastle, and how he turns it around, Ruben Amorim gets confidence back into these players. I'm just not sure. I am not sure how he's going to do that. It's very, very hard for him.
Yeah, 14th in the league, 5 goals conceded and none scored in the last 2 games. It's not pretty right now for Manchester United, who currently sit 8 points adrift off Leicester as it stands right now. But let us know your thoughts and opinions on that game. Anything you want to chat about, get it in the comments section and leave a like on the video, as you know it's much appreciated. See you all soon. Thank you.